that most Canadians, just over 60% of Canadians, feel that CBC is the most biased of the news organizations. And you've heard this time and time again from Stephen Harper to Andrew Scheer to, well, Poilievre, certainly these days, that CBC is biased. It's a liberal organization, yada, 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 yada. I not just so I would take exception to that, especially if you listen to some of the editorial comments and some of the bent of what's going on these days. Especially, they seem to be paying, for some reason, an awful lot of attention to Pierre Poilievre and kind of putting wind beneath his wings, which I find somewhat surprising. Case in point was one we just talked about on a previous podcast about the story where Poilievre said that Christians may be the number one victims of hate-based violence. Well, and then as I mentioned in the podcast, that's simply not true.